Coming up next, Dance on Fire.
Some bands need no introduction, such as their enduring appeal and influence. The Doors definitely fall into that category. What's less known is that Wild Child frontman Jim Morrison wasn't the group's sole writer. Then,
overnight, flames reaching the iconic Malibu neighborhood and its
January 7th, 2025, Sorrow. The LA home where Doors guitarist Robby Krieger penned the band's hit psychedelic rock single, Light My Fire. Krieger, a founding member of the legendary genre-bending LA band, wrote the lyrics to the classic in the living room of his parents' Pacific Palisades home in 1966. And now back to Jaime with more on the story.
Thanks, Doctor. The Alma Real Drive property, which has been owned by Claudio and Kathleen Boltiensky since 2000, is one of more than 5,000 structures consumed by the merciless Palisades fire, which has carved a path of devastation through many of Los Angeles County's most desirable neighborhoods. Our hearts go out to everyone affected by the LA fires and gratitude to the firefighters and first responders.
Krieger tells us all about the creation of this genuine classic. That was the first song that I wrote for the Doors. Before that, Jim was always the songwriter, but at one point we realized we didn't have enough originals. So Jim said, "Why don't you guys write something too?" I said, "Okay, what should I write about?" And he said, "Something universal, something that won't go out of style in a year or 6 months." I had the idea of writing about the 4 elements: earth, air, fire, and water. And I picked fire because I like the Stones song, Play With Fire. That's a great song, Robby. Krieger went on to say, I wanted to make this song a really good one, so I said, I'm going to use every chord I know. I sat in my room strumming my Gibson SG Special with the Stones song in the background and tossed around phrases until it finally clicked, Light My Fire. The next day I sang and played my new song for the band. Not only did Ray Manzarek, Robby Krieger, and John Densmore help to flesh out Morrison's compositions and create that distinctive Doors sound, they would also, especially in Krieger's case, come up with their own numbers. It's almost impossible to believe that somehow, in the entire history of music, no one had thought to put those 3 particular words together. Until a 20-year-old kid from Pacific Palisades stumbled onto the idea. Robby Krieger. I'm Robbie West. Thank you for joining us.
I heard it on the X.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Beatles.
All right, Elvis has left the building.
Thanks for watching.
I heard it on the X.
Tell them you heard it on the X.